Hello, now I can see you and hear you.
Okay, lovely, lovely. Om Shanti. So we're gonna start the session now. I hope you are good, Khalid.
Yes, I'm good, thank you. And you?
Yes, I'm lovely. So let's begin the session with keeping your back, neck straight, aligned, and coming into your posture, sitting posture, whatever posture you have chosen. Go into your posture and gently close your eyes. Merge yourself with your asana. Observe the alignment. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder, your palm resting on the knee, chin parallel to the ground, your legs crossed. Just observe and correct the alignment. Once you are comfortable within your posture, move your attention towards your natural breath, the breath which is going in and coming out. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation with awareness. Inhale and exhale from the belly. Now, prepare yourself for the 3 time Om chanting along with Shanti. Inhale for the Om. 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 Shanti. 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 Feel the vibration and sensation. Drawing your both palm. Wrap your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, welcome to the meditation class. In previous session, we discussed about um, dhyana, dharana, pratyahar, and how these things are linked, and these, take you towards the samadhi. Importance of the meditation, we discuss about it. Meaning of the meditation, difference between the meditation and the concentration, we learn about it. So now today, we're gonna practice. Now we're gonna use those tools, more than thousands of the tools available even in ancient time and even in the modern time, to concentrate your mind and to go into the dharana practice. So in order to practice the dharana, it means concentration, which take you towards the meditative state automatically. So today, tool which we are going to use, the wonderful technique which is given by the Lord Buddha, and I learned this technique from 𝐿 Um, he this beautiful, method which can take you and control your brain, your mind, and you come out from your suffering, your mental, physical, psychological, whatever suffering you are, which I discuss about it, the three types of suffering human being having, Adi, Bhautik, Adi Devi, and Adhyatmic. So meditation also help you to come out. The yoga is basically, if you really want to practice the yoga, it started with the meditation. But yes, the people who cannot directly go into the meditative mode, so we have the asana also for them, different posture, so you can learn how to sit for longer period of time. But people who can directly go into the meditative state, like they can go into the sitting posture, some people is very difficult, they cannot sit even for 1 minute. So they have to practice the Stanga Vinyasa or other forms of the yoga, but and to sit. So even for today meditation, we have to sit. Sitting posture is very much important for all kind of method which you are gonna implement for going into the meditative state. Why? One, you're not able to sleep. When your back and neck is erect, alert, it gives the signal to your mind that you are alert. You have to be attentive. Your nervous system is very much attentive towards the surrounding and towards whatever is going to within you and the outside as well. So if you sit properly, and yes, in spiritual level, spine play, this vertical spine, it say that our brain, and we access these these areas of our brain because our spine is vertical. If we keep our spine erect and vertically straight, then many neurons and maybe a subtle sensation you can feel about it. So that's why sitting posture is very much important. Even Asian yogis, Hatha yogis, or the Gyan, the people who are following the Karma yoga or the Bhakti yoga or other yoga, they sit and do the meditation. They chant whatever method they use it, but sitting is more appropriate for all the method which they gonna implement. Because first, which I already explained, these are the things that's why you require the sitting posture. But for ana and pan, you can have uh, apart from the sitting posture, you can choose other posture as well. Supine posture, prone posture, standing posture, walking even, walking on the garden. This anapan, you can choose any other posture, asana. Why? Because you have need to observe the breath. Anapan, I'll write it down for you. It gives you better understanding. And for this, only this practice, you can choose other posture if you're not comfortable in sitting. But only for those people who cannot sit, people who are sick, who are paralyzed, or people doesn't have the time for 1 hour, 2 hours. So 15 minutes they can sit, and 1 hour if they are walking on the garden or doing other chores, other activities, they can observe, they can practice Dhanapan meditation as well. So Anapan, this is the Pali word. And meaning of, if we break this word into two parts, Ana means Aya, it means in. Pana means
Uh,
yeah.
yes, I just wanted to tell that I in December I went to Vipassana retreat by going here in
Oh,
Lumbini. Uh, so
wow,
there
wonderful.
was 3 days of Anapana and then Vipassana
Yes, yes.
7 days.
Yeah, that is Ranapan. So you know already. Lovely dear, you did wonderful thing. If you went for Vipassana, you know actually about what is the importance of the Anapan. But yes, for the people who are gonna watch this video later on, for them I have to again explain. Okay, that's fine with you.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So ana means inhale, pana means exhale. If it's related to the breath. Anapan, the Pali word. Inhale and exhale. So what you gonna inhale and exhale? The inhale and exhale, the basically related to the involuntary action of the breath. So actually, the breath going in and coming out through these both nostrils. And this, when breath is going in and coming out, either you can control it or either it's going by itself because of diaphragmic movement in your body. That called involuntary action of the breath. When you're making into the voluntary action, it means you're controlling your breath through the pranayam. That become voluntary action of the breath. Here we have to observe the involuntary action of the breath. It means the breath which is natural and the pure, which is going automatically, which is just going in and coming out without you are telling to yourself you have to inhale and exhale. You're not telling your brain, you're not telling yourself that I have to inhale and exhale. Even while eating, while walking, while sleeping, It is every time you're inhaling and exhaling. That breath you have to observe. So anapana is the practice to observe, just observe, to watch this involuntary action of the breath, which is uncontaminated, pure breath. When you're putting the effort into the breath, it means you are a little bit mixing something. The purity of the breath, the natural way how you inhale and exhale, that is your natural you. Even many monks, in ancient times, the monks, observe the people, how they observe their students, that how they are taking the breath. If your breath become unnatural whenever you go into the extreme level. If you go into the extreme level of excitement, you are too much happy or you are too sad. Rest of the time, it is natural, it is normal, but it's become unnatural when you go into the extreme level. Either you're too excited about it, you are angry, you are happy, that disturb your whole body function. So involuntary action of the breath, which make you calm and peaceful. Your body trying so hard to maintain the balance, but we create the chaos because we have cranky monkey mind. So because we think so many things, that's why we make our breath. This also gonna affect your breath, and that's why sometimes your breath becomes short, sometimes it's become too loud. So when you start observing the way the breath is going in and coming out, the natural way. Maybe you are having the short breath, maybe you have the long breath, maybe shallow or the deep breath. Doesn't matter. You need to just observe it the way it is. That's it. So in Anapan, you don't need to do anything. You just need to observe it. Just observation. Watching, just like how you're watching the movie. You just watch. You cannot participate. You just need to just observe it. Or like a watchman who's sitting on the corner and observing the people are going in and coming out. That's it. Just observe. Just watch and do nothing. Don't react even. Just to perceive it, the natural form of the breath. It could be deep, it could be shallow, it could be short, it could be long. Doesn't matter. You are not trying to change your breath. This called anapan, the involuntary action of the breath, not putting a single effort of inhalation and exhalation. So anapan, this wonderful technique, and anytime you can practice this anapan meditation. But best time is 3:45 a.m. in the morning before sunrise, before 2 hours of the sunrise, 2 or 3 hours before of sunrise. This is the best ideal time because cosmic energy also change. The whole environment is changing, and that is the best time of doing the meditation. So morning 3 to 45 a.m. in the morning, according to your time zone in your country, or you can adjust the time when sunrise is gonna happen. So 3 hours before sunrise, you have to do the meditation. You start doing the meditation, and when sun is about to set, that is also the time when sun is when time is changing from day to the night. Day is meeting with the night. Sun is about to set. Then you also. So morning time, this, and evening time when sun is about to set. So you can start practicing 1 hour before that. How much you have to practice? At least minimum 1 hour morning, 1 hour evening time. Posture, sitting posture, yes, of course. But if you don't get the time, so anytime you're traveling in the bus, you're waiting for somebody, you're walking in the garden, you're having your meal, you can just observe your breath. Breath is always there. Any point of time, you can just start observing. And this is a wonderful technique because you don't require the sound or other objects because breath is always 24 into 7 is within you. So anytime you can just start observing it. Whenever 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes break you are having it before sleep and the first thing when you wake up. Do these things. It completely bring the change within you. It brings the change within me as well. So believe me, it's gonna bring change within you as well. Anapan is very wonderful and very strong method to control your cranky mind. So, uh, so Lord Buddha has given you this wonderful technique to the mankind. So I hope you will get benefit of it by practicing it. So we're gonna start the practicing of the Anapan. Any doubts you hear in order to understand the technique? Palin, it's clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay, so we're gonna begin the session. Follow my the instruction. I'll keep giving you instruction. So you can choose the sitting posture. Yes, but if you have any injury, back injury, or any knee issues or any problem, you can use block, bluster, and give the support to your back of the wall. Who can practice? All age of group people can practice this anapan. And since childhood, after learning this meditation, you can teach your children. And since childhood, if they are learning to observe the breath, oh, you never imagine how powerful they become. So, doesn't matter what kind of problem you are having, psychosomatic, physiological, psychological, anybody can practice this anapan. It's gonna provide the great treatment to them. It's gonna help them to come out from their problems. So it's suitable for everyone. So let's begin the session. Coming to the sitting posture. If you require a blanket to covering your leg, you can use it. And just keep your hand in relaxed position. Don't try to make mudra or other things. Just relax your hand on the knee or in your lap, the way you want. Gently close your eyes and go into your asana. Observe the alignment of your back, your neck, your shoulder, and your sitting posture, and be comfortable within it. And when you are sitting, the stillness is very much important while practicing the dharana. While practicing the dharana, you require the stillness of your physical body because breath and the body movement is connected. So take the pledge 10 to 15 minutes. We are not going to move any part of my body, or at least 5 minutes. And if you get pain, you can slightly, very slowly change your posture. Don't try to force much because on the beginning level we are not forcing, but try to push yourself little bit, just slightly bit, to remaining and making your strong determination that I'm not gonna move at least 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes of my body part. Take the pledge. This gonna help you to concentrate more on your breath. Once you have taken the pledge and you are comfortable within your posture, now remain still and very slowly move your attention towards the involuntary action of the breath which is going in and coming out. The breath which is going in and coming out, the pure breath. Do not put single effort in inhalation and exhalation. Just observe which is already happening to your body with conscious mind. This pure natural breath is going in and coming out. Observe like a watchman, like a gatekeeper, who's just standing and observing, not missing a single breath. The breath is so precious. Acknowledge it, each and every single breath. If your mind wander and lost in the thoughts, come back to the breath. Don't fight with your mind. More you fight, more your mind believes. So just don't fight and just acknowledge it. My mind is wandering. The moment you acknowledge, automatically you come to your breath. Now, now you can observe which nostril the breath is going in, which nostril it is coming out. If you're unable to observe, you can just observe breath is going in and coming out. Otherwise, you can observe more subtle observation of the breath, which nostril it is passing, left or right or both sides. It's going in and coming out. Consciously, carefully observe, just observe. Be vigilant towards each and every breath. Lord Buddha has given you this wonderful technique. Learn it and utilize and come out from all the suffering. Again, mind lost in the thought. Come back to the breath. Come back to the breath. The pure, the natural breath. If your breath is short, let it be long, deep or shallow. Let it be. Not put a single effort to make shallow breath to the deep, short breath to the long. Just observe the way it is. Be conscious, be attentive. Bhavatu sa mangalam bhavatu sa mangalam bhavatu sa mangalam sadhu sadhu sadhu. Take your own time to come out from your practice. Take your own time. Any doubt, any difficulty, let's do this method, this Anapan practice.
No, no. Everything's okay.
Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna practice the same Anapan meditation and going into the subtle sensation of the breath. So meditation is not end here. Whenever you get time, till the tomorrow evening, you have to practice more and more so you can go into the deeper level of this practice and which gonna help you for the tomorrow session. Okay. So this is a task for you. You're gonna practice before sleeping, when you're waking up, and even while walking, or sometime when you're eating, anytime, whenever you get time, free time, do more practice, because more you do, more you can go into the deeper level of the understanding of that practice, and more you will understand how we can control the mind. So we're gonna end the session here. Meet you in tomorrow class. Bless you. Om Shanti. Mangal ho.
Shanti. Thank you very much. See you
Welcome.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.